'Cause it's time to go beast mode.
Hello guys, welcome to my first voiceover video. So let's get started. So now I am going to tell you the things that make you a better PUBG mobile player. So starting from our close range, the very thing that matters in close range is your movement to dodge enemies' bullets. There are numerous types of movements in PUBG Mobile that you can use. The very first one is jiggle movement, used by many pro players. Said to be introduced by Entity Jonathan, a professional competitive player. So, let's see how it's done. You just saw how a jiggle movement is done. You have to move your joystick with perfect timing and adjust your aim on enemy. But what if the enemy also start jiggling? Then you have to add crouch to your jiggle, which shatters enemy's aim and gives you a better accuracy. I personally use this movement in my gameplay. Don't worry about the bullet spread you see here, because while firing at enemy your aim assist will take care of this bullet spread. Moving on, next is learning red dot space. It is important because you can find a red dot and AM416 gun very easily, and it is one of the deadliest combo in the game. You can use this to shoot at multiple enemies, or at a static target, as the stability of this gun is very great. You can use half grip as your attachment to this gun, as many players recommend it. You can replace M416 with other 5mm guns such Skyl or AUG-A3. But you have to compromise with the Skyl accuracy or take a risk of looting a airdrop to get a AUG-A3. That's why M416 is recommended. And some players suggests that M416 is better than AUG-A3 in close range. So, if you are a sniper, choose your only AR gun wisely. Red dot could also be used effectively with AKM. Even though the recoil of this gun is very high, the bullet hit power of this gun does the job for you. With a good practice you can still manage to knock off all the targets here, with a greater ease. As most of us will prefer to play squad matches, we have to deal with more than one enemy at a time. Sometimes it could be 3 or whole squad. So the skill of switching between different enemies is very important. This allows you to transfer your gun sprays to multiple targets and get you out of tough situations. Sometimes continuous sprays might get you knocked, as the enemy is also good at this fights. So giving some damage to your enemy and getting cover is a very good strategy against good squads. The second or third time you spray you can knock an enemy without taking any damage. Peeking left or right can get you an extra cover while crouching. Sometimes we get an headshot while crouching on terrace or cover like this. So, next time you crouch, use this trick. Now moving on to middle to long range. Let's look at the sprays to longer distances. Controlling recoil becomes a bit tricky here. Many of you might have seen streamers using M4+6x to spray down enemies. So let's start from there. First of all, convert your 6x. This is how you achieve better accuracy. Sprays while standing are the most inaccurate sprays. The spray with better accuracy, all you have to do is crouch and shoot. This will make your spray better. If you crouch and peek while spraying, that is the perfect way to spray down your enemies. You can see yourself the accuracy you can generate while crouching with peek. This will apply to all guns and scopes. Well, that's not all. If you prone and spray, that is considered as laser spray. But prone might expose you to snipers, so use this trick according to the situation. Once you master the art of spraying, You can claim many kills in the mid and long range, as it is the range where most of the fights takes place. As very few people are strong with mid and long sprays, you will get very less competition for kills, even it is from your enemies or from your teammates. Sniper gets few kills because enemy takes cover before sniper takes a second shot. Even sniper has advantages, well, that's a different story. You can also use converted 6x with AKM, if you are good at controlling recoil. But with this you can only afford few burst sprays, as it is difficult to control AKM recoil. As I mentioned earlier, the damage of AKM can take down an enemy with very few shots. So, with good practice, AKM will be a handy beast in mid-range to some extent. But above all this, the best way to use AKM is without any scope. You can try it yourself and see the difference. The reason for this is AKM has good iron sight, helps in better aiming, and aim assist does a great job while using AKM, as it gives shakiness. This trick of shakiness is used by some Chinese players. It is called earthquake screen. It is a sort of advanced movement that we will learn later. You can only learn all the tips only with your practice, as practice is the key to everything. But you can find people playing this game for ages and their skills are nowhere above ordinary. So the thing, you have to learn things in a smarter way. By doing so, you will find success not only in video games, also in your life. With that, this is your host signing off.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cool.